Good morning, this is Carlos and Norma on our Ebikes riding towards the Airshow, the Model Aircraft Airshow. We're now on Lockside Drive, or Lockside Trail actually. This is chipped gravel. We've just gone past the 14-kilometer mark on the trail, which is, I think this is what our 10 kilometers is from home. I just heard an announcement, but I wasn't listening closely. I'm trying to get the sound balance between the Sony and me. Pretty soon we're going to be coming up on the pigs. That's going to be the first stop that we've had on our ride. It's approximately 15k each way, so we've done about 10 so far. This is where I might be running a little later on. See, that goes up to Oak Lake. That's Saywood up there. Norma's dropping back for safety reasons. It's too busy a trail to go two abreast here. Especially with the loose chip, the gravel that we're riding on. This section is paved, but very soon it's going to be back to gravel again. I got rid of that annoying rubbing sound that I was getting from my front fender the other day. I had to put a little bit of packing in on one side and tighten it up. I'm going to be going past a runner and a guy on a bike. Bike behind. There goes the runner. And the cyclist is going at about our speed, so we won't catch him very soon. Hi. Lots of cycling action here. People going way too fast for a busy trail like this. If they want to go that fast, they should go with the cars. That was a huge crow marking out his territory. Yeah, Norma's dropped way, way back. So, we're actually working up to 20 kilometers an hour average speed. We've had a few stops on the way, but nothing major. I think I started my app before we even left the house. So a lot of the movement was detected. But obviously we weren't going very fast in the house. Alright. Bike behind you. Yeah, he had his earbuds in, but he was cool. Just that there's a couple of walkers with poles. They take up quite a lot of room. Two abreast. They were. So I can just about see the opening of the big field, which will lead us all the way to the pigs. And then I shall briefly stop, make a short video, and then push on towards the airfield. Yep, it's a lot quieter now that I fixed those squeaks and bumps that I was getting. But this week I'm up to 65k already. That's quite a lot of riding in the last 2 or 3 days. Dooley Road. See, this was the kind of area where I would run, facing the traffic down there. Grouse Nest Farm. Yeah, every now and then we have to share the Lochside Trail with the Lochside Drive because there are houses and farms along here that need to be able to get to their houses and farms with their cars. Probably going to have some music in this first little bit on the e-bike. It's going to be nice and quiet. Hello. Yep. I'm now back on gravel. Fine pea gravel. That looks like Daphne. Is that Daphne?
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. I thought it was you.
All right, I'll trade you. I've got an e-bike now too.
Aren't they fun?
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, I'm still working part-time, so it's a 20K commute each way.
Makes it so much
Makes
easier.
It perfect.
Yeah. Well, we're doing about 30 today.
Nice, have fun.
I knew that was Daphne. Hi. So she has an e-bike now too, and she has a 20K commute. Perfect. It really makes cycling fun. I was saying to Norma, you know, just coming out to see the pigs would not be much fun without an e-bike. Just too much pedaling. Unless you're a real keen cyclist, it's quite a lot of work. Hello. So this is the pigs. And this is the gravel section that I don't really like. I'm going to take a short video of the pigs. There's Daphne. Hi Daphne again. I hate this gravel.
Oh, I know.
It's quite dangerous actually.
It's so silly.
Yeah.
We're on the Interurban Rail Trail. They're digging up to that wastewater. It's so terrific.
Oh. See you later.
Have a happy day. Stay safe.
I will. So I think we heard the airfield from where we were, from the pigs. They cover quite a bit of distance, those planes. Mind you, it could have been a light aircraft. Or it could have been a very light aircraft, a model aircraft. Of that I am not sure. Very soon I'll be stopping to lock up the bike and to see what's going on with the airfield.
You can park your bikes and come back if you'd like.
So this is for my wife and I, okay?
Lovely, thank you so much.
Great.
We have to leave our bikes in there.
Oh, I think it's our own Lou. Went way down at the east north end of the field there. Now it's red parade. And we got it. You got the two ribbons, two red ribbons. Kind of flying through, hoping somebody hits them. Oh, we got Dave Sullivan. Dave. Is that Dave Sullivan? I think it was. Can't find it back then. Big 3D airplane. Now he gets knocked out of the air.
So do you see your friend Sandy?
Might be the champion of 3D.
I don't think he's the guy on the mic, because that's
No. He has it.
a Scottish accent.
That's Dave would like to call that accidental contact. Oh, somebody just got the ribbon.
Oh, there goes.
Oh, that's another good hit. Like,
So those are made of styrofoam, I think, those planes.
Looks like it's like a party up there.
They're just like a flying wing.
oh, they're getting a little spread out. Oh, they might be setting up for their landings now. Usually they go up for about 3 minutes, I think. That's all that was 3 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. Now they're all coming in.
Oh,
So what did we have? We had a couple of...
I got one back. There you go.
There we go. We had a couple of...
Another one.
mid-air, didn't we?
Promise I didn't pull that out from underneath.
Oh, here's Jerry coming in with the monstrosity. Oh, one, two, three.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Very nicely done.
Nicely
So that's our
done.
carnage section of the hobby.
For a wild hog, that's huge.
You see the planes over here,
Not a
Norma?
wild hog, that's something.
Something else.
So as I said, if we get a hit, go buy a ticket. Like, it is so hard to actually have a midair. Depth perception, everything.
Why?
But we did have a couple there.
No, leave it.
There's a nice big one.
Uh-oh, look out. Maureen is here. Quick, run. Hide your wallets. No, just kidding. Make sure you've got money in your hand.
Okay,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, thank you so much for coming to the air show today. As of now, the 50-50 is over $250 to the winner. Last year, they went home with over $1,000. So let's switch at 50-50 and get it up to the $1,000, okay? Thanks and have fun.
Well, without these guys, it's not really an air show. So
Sandy.
This is our World War I fighter.
Hi.
Sandy, this is my husband, Carlos.
Hello, Sandy. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I hear you're the head honcho here.
Not the head, second in command. The guy in the blue, that guy in the blue shirt somewhere
Over there?
is the head honcho.
Okay. How's it going?
It's going quite well, but the weather's big disappointment. We had very few people yesterday because it really rained.
But it's probably better for photography today because you've got a grey background rather than just a spot against a blue background.
Well, in a way, yes.
Stand out
Except
more.
some of the planes are grey.
No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help.
There's a twin turbine jet. Probably over the other side.
I've noticed that I was taking some pictures of the planes over there, and the people were behind me, but as long as I didn't stay for too long, they weren't too worried because they knew I was going to take a picture and move on.
Yes.
But if you just stood there, they would say, hey, you know.
That's right, and I wouldn't blame them.
No, they have their seats there. Yeah. Oh, they've got a guy with a really big camera there. Wow.
Yes, well, that's the
newspaper?
photography club.
Oh, the photography. Oh, yeah, that's great.
They
Yeah.
come in and they often have a whole bunch of people sitting at the end of the runway. And we point out to them that that's not
Not
the
a good
safest place to
to your
be,
camera.
but if you want to be there and if you accept the responsibility.
With that D7. The D7 is with red.
Glenda here?
No, Glenn is not an enthusiast.
One of my neighbors is a guy called Bob. He has a plane. I don't think he's flying this weekend, but he helps with the organizing of it. Guy who lives in Gordon Head, Bob.
Well, we have quite,
Quite
it's
a
like
few
a
Bobs.
pickleball. We have quite a few Bobs.
No, this guy is not a pickleballer.
No, I meant Bob is a fairly
It's a common name.
You will say
So
when
we
you
have Bob Jestico and we have Bob Stovall.
I'm not sure which one. I know him as the crossing guard on San Juan Avenue. He does some volunteer work as a crossing guard some mornings when the school is in.
He's a member of our club, is he?
I believe so. I saw him here on Wednesday, or maybe Thursday it was. And he was saying that you had an organized group of seniors coming in and a coach party on Friday. He was telling me all about that, and then he said that he wasn't flying this weekend. But that day he flew, and he had a bit of a crash. So he said, "I've got another plane in the truck, but and I'll have to go and get it." But you know, I guess it's something that you have to put up with, the occasional prang.
Yeah, I pranged one of my planes about 5 weeks ago. I wasn't prepared to fly, and somebody persuaded me I could fly it.
Was it bad wind conditions?
No, it was just a mistake. I I made a programming error, and when the thing took off,
Operator
it just
error.
rolled, yes. But I wasn't ready to fly, right? That was the whole point. I shouldn't have allowed
That's what
myself
Boeing
to
said.
be... Yes, exactly.
New thing.
No, you should stick to your guns. If you're not
Paint their
ready and not
kind of whatever they wanted.
prepared.
See that
What do they use for fuel?
bright red and white.
It varies. Some of them are glow plug fuel, which is methanol with nitromethane and lubricant. But they're going out of style, and a lot of these things are gasoline now. The bigger
Straight
ones,
gas,
particularly.
and probably a few smaller electric ones as well.
Yes. A lot of these
World War II, they realized let's make airplanes a little more.
That's a nice
glow
one.
plug engine.
Yeah. Beautiful. I remember having a plane like that when I was a kid. Not quite as fancy as that.
We got
And I made a tow line glider as well.
Yes.
And I forgot to put my address on it.
Yeah.
And it went up, and it hit a thermal, and it just kept going up and up and up. It was just a speck in the clouds, and my brother and I, we didn't know whether to cry or to cheer, because we were so happy that it was flying, but it was the maiden flight, and it disappeared. We never saw it again.
I had similar experiences when I first
After that, we
started.
always said put our address on the plane in case it gets lost.
Well, there's another trick, and that is to have a device that times out so that after a particular time the elevator goes up
And then it
bit,
just
and then
drops
it just,
down,
then
comes
it
down.
just comes down.
Where were
Like
you?
a handkerchief.
Over some woods or something?
We were at Richmond Park in the middle of a urban field, it's a city park, bigger than this whole basin here. And we just ran behind it as it went up and up and up. Because the thermal was moving, and the plane was moving in the thermal. And I thought, we should look into a radio-controlled glider.
What year would this have been?
Oh,
Early days.
1960 something.
Yeah.
I mean,
early
I was
days of
born in
radio
51.
control.
Yeah. What about interfering with other people's signals? I've always
No.
wondered that. You have colored flags or something?
No, that used to be the case. You used to have a number. There were something like 50 channels, and you had a channel number, and you had a board, and you had to pin up on the board, so you checked that board to make sure nobody was on the same frequency.
Yeah. Otherwise,
But
they could control your...
now it's all cell phone technology,
using
hopping
the phone?
frequencies. No, using 2.4 gigahertz.
Whoa.
Which is the cell phone frequency, and what it does is it searches for channels that are vacant and uses those channels.
Oh.
And if somebody comes on one of those channels, it hops to another channel.
But it has enough range? Can you control the plane from your phone, or do you have to have a relay?
No, it's the transmitter, just like in the old days with the earlier ones were 72 megahertz, and they had a long antenna, so you could always tell when somebody had it.
Yeah, they'd be standing there like that, with this, like a fishing rod.
The current radios, if you look at the radio, it's only a short stub antenna.
Beautiful.
And
the advances of technology in 50
and as I
years.
say, so we could have 50 airplanes up in the air at once and no interference. It's revolutionized everything.
Are you going to be doing any plane racing? I was telling Norma that when I came last year, they had like barnstorming. They were going around the field and then back and then
We did
zooming
that
through.
already with World War II fighters. We had something like 2 Spitfires and 4 Corsair and 3 Mustangs, all in the air at the same time. So if you stick around, they'll be going up again.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know. And who decides when you turn at the end of the field? Is it like when you see one pilot turn, the other pilot turns?
They just try to fly sort of information, but it's very difficult because you're not in the aircraft. So
you have to.
But this is
there's my
something
friend there.
interesting happening now.
The guy carrying that, the Red Baron over there.
Wow.
That's the guy.
That's the guy with the white hat?
Yeah.
That's Bill.
Bill.
Bill, not Bob.
That's right. I got the Bills and the Bobs mixed up.
So that's who you know?
That's the guy I know. He works as helps with the crossing guards.
Yeah, he's a pilot too.
He's the man I know.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a triplane. The flying doghouse.
Yes.
Oh, I remember him from last year. And there's the Red Baron. This is the fight.
Yes.
Oh, whoa! They almost touched there.
It's actually the previous event with the wild hogs with the ribbons.
Yeah,
Did you see
I
that?
saw that.
They were
parking.
trying to hit each other, and it's very hard to do.
Are those planes made of styrofoam?
No, they're made of that material that the
Straw?
signs are made of.
Oh, okay.
Chloroplast.
So it's like a honeycomb.
It's like corrugated paper. It has a piece of corrugated plastic with sandwich between two pieces.
And those would have electric motors.
Yes.
Like Snoopy and the Red Baron. Those are both electric. Here they come again for a low pass. Nice sound. It's very hard to scale them when they're in the sky there against the cloud. They could be any size. Apart from their kind of twitchy movement, you wouldn't think they were smaller than life size. One more pass.
No drones here, right?
I saw a sign that said no drone-free zone or something. I don't think they want drones to be flying around in with these things. They're just gliding by.
See these fighters got their gear down coming in?
This is Dave landing.
Jug?
Oh.
Okay, well, we'll be watching it. A lot of the pilots.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful landing.
Beautiful. He kept the tail up to the last minute.
Hear that 5-cylinder radial just chugging away on the idle. He'll taxi back. Okay. Beautiful ball.
And now the other guy's going to do his landing.
Black and white
He's up there.
So during a lot of the conflicts, sometimes be a little bit of confusion and
He'll be waiting for the commentator to say, and here comes the other guy.
Yeah, because he's
one of your
Yeah, he knows what's going on. Yeah, now he's coming in, look. Coming in low.
Here comes Mike in with Jax. So at this point in the war, they realized fighters were getting so fast, they really didn't need to camouflage them that much, and you had to probably add about 80, 90 pounds of weight. So they started leaving them just polished aluminum. So that's why this one's done up all silver like that. They're just like, we don't need to camouflage these things anymore. And add a ton of waste. Because with aircraft...
So those are made of styrofoam, I think, those planes.
Looks like it's like a party out there.
They're just like a flying wing.
They're getting a little spread out. Oh, they might be setting up for their landings now. Usually they go up for about 3 minutes, I think. That's all that was 3 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. Now they're all coming in. Oh, so what do we have? We had a couple over.
Bring that one back. There you go.
There we go. We had a couple.
Another one.
Mid-air, didn't we?
I promise I didn't pull that out from underneath.
Oh, here's Gary coming in with the monstrosity. Oh, one, two, three.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. So that's our carnage section of the hobby.
Oh, wild hog, that's huge.
See the planes over here, Noah?
Wild hog.
Something else.
So as I said, if we get a hit, go buy a ticket. Like, it is so hard to actually have a midair. Depth perception, everything. But we did have a couple there.
No, leave it.
That's a nice big one.
Uh-oh, look out. Maureen is here. Quick, run. Hide your wallets. No, just kidding. Make sure you've got money in your hand.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, thank you so much for coming to the air show today. As of now,
Mike 5. Jack's got a lot on his plate. Jack, basic
see the bigger planes.
When it comes to flying airplanes,
Some of them are twin engine.
just so we can step away and deal with other things, aircraft related. These two aircraft are taxiing out. So they'll put them through their paces, a lot of scale maneuvers.
Some of them are huge. Look at the size of this one.
Gas, 5-cylinder radial.
While they're lining up, just want to let everybody know, I just received a message. There's fresh corn from Mitchell's Farm over in the section. Super awesome corn, and it's all ready to go. And the line's not that bad.
Yeah, there they go. Getting the all clear for takeoff.
We got Dave flying yellow, black, green, white, Dave and stripe, so black and white stripe on the spot. There we go, there's Dave off. Here comes Mike with Jack's airplane. There we go, and they'll fly around together, so this would be like 1942, 1943, 44 over Europe. Got a couple of Ravens in the circuit. We'll try and get them radio weighted to fly away. There we go. So you can see his propeller is not moving. He is doing what we call a dead stick. He gets one shot at the pivot on the edge. See, you can see his propeller's not turning. Even doing maneuvers while he's coming in. No, this is a one-shot deal. Better be good, Sean. Oh, he's good.
A labor of love. They look like bottoms of plastic bottles, the porthole windows. Not on the glass. No, it says diamond plastic. Made in Canada. It says made in Canada on the little plastic windows. Yeah, diamond plastic, made in Canada.
This is a GoPro.
There's a spectator.
So this is the last section of our ride today. We're going to pretty soon be in Mount Douglas, on the road running around the base of Mount Douglas. We're going to be... Oh, there's a deer. Yeah. Scoot, scoot. That's it. I guess the cyclist was up warning me about the deer. Yep, there's lots of deer along here. So I think I have more than enough material today. So I'm just going to say bye-bye to you all. And when I get home, I'll start editing. Bye-bye.